Y'all hoes ain't in my league. Bad bitch do what I please. Nigga wanna leave, he can leave. I'd rather be fuck nigga free. Y'all hoes fuck for the free. You gotta pay a fee for this pee. I'm talking about a fee you can't reach. I'm talking about a fee like Big Beach. Birthday new set of keys. Now that's big dick in a G. He said he wanna love me for me. I told him fuck love, what a cheese. I put this ass on him, he can't breathe. I put this pussy on him, he can't breathe. Broke boys ain't in my league. Dummy wanna leave, he can't leave. Bye, sir. Out of my life, sir. Out of sight, out of mind, take a hike, sir. Kick rocks. Fine, you a sick thought. You's a runner, never had a big drop. Let's go, know the beat afro. You know these niggas love when it's natural. If I back it up, you special. And if I get low, God bless you. Bad chick, yeah, that's me. Chanel bag, yeah, that's me. Chanel shoes, yeah, that's me. Account full, yeah, that's me. Your boyfriend know I'm his fave, and we don't speak till he get paid. Face beat, wig always laid. All my ex niggas know they played. First draft pick ain't no trade. I never get cut, this ain't spades. Nigga left me, he was brave. A bitch like me unfazed. Fuck it up, sis. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up, sis. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. What a bag at, nigga, throw it up. Throw it up. What a bag at, nigga, throw it up. Throw it up. Fuck it up, sis. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up, sis. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. What a bag at, nigga, throw it up. Throw it up. What a bag at, nigga, throw it up. Throw it up. They let a raw bitch in the game. Ho niggas can't entertain. Ho stay in your lane. You fake like yo nigga chain. Nikki, that dope in your veins. Pussy tastes like sugar cane. And no, I don't hang with no lanes. Now go and fuck it up with no shame. Bad chick, yeah, that's me. Chanel bag, yeah, that's me. Chanel shoes, yeah, that's me. Account full, yeah, that's me. Fuck it up, sis. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up, sis. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. What a bag at, nigga, throw it up. Throw it up. What a bag at, nigga, throw it up. Throw it up. Fuck it up, sis. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up, sis. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. What a bag at, nigga, throw it up. Throw it up. What a bag at, nigga, throw it up. Throw it up. Money fall on me. He's tryna ball with me. Money fall on me. He spend it all on me. Money fall on me. He tryna ball with me. Money fall on me. He spend it all on me. He spend it all on me.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So I'm coming to y'all with another video. But y'all in the comments, y'all know me too well. Somebody said he probably fell asleep. Somebody call his phone. It's the way I really did fall asleep just y'all. I'm talking about knocked the out. I'm like, damn, I woke up. I'm like, shoot, I gotta go. Anyways, what is going on, y'all? I didn't do the after show yesterday just because of the trailer dropping so late. So I know a lot of you guys did not get to watch the trailer. So I was like, nah, let me just wait until and do it tonight. I will say though, another reason too I didn't do it is because of that damn auditions. A lot of y'all that probably watched it saw the effery. That was the worst audition Zeus has ever had. Like, that was so bad. It didn't make any sense. Natalie didn't make any sense. Cash was sitting there confused. That's why I haven't dropped the video for the auditions. Yeah, I saw I didn't even do part 2. I'm probably not gonna do part 3 because it's like, what am I really recapping? Like, I really have to sit here and think, like, is this really worth my time to recap and put it out over these girls just squabbling for no reason? Half of the girls, I don't even remember their name. And that girl Alexis that they casted, that's a tall bitch. Oh my God. I did not know she was that tall. Oh my, like they literally casted a giraffe. She's so tall. I was like, wow, like y'all really put this girl on Baddies? She literally could step on Tasiki, and Tasiki's a big bitch. Like, that was a choice. Not gonna lie, I feel like she gonna tear up half the cast up the frame. That Alexis girl, ooh, good luck with that one. Animac, you was all cackling and haha kicking that you want somebody your size. Well, you got your wish. Now, she may not be the same height, but she's your same weight class, okay? You wanted a skinnier girl to rival with, you got her, okay? And her name is Alexis. Giving very much Angel Reese realness. Taller than her still, though. But yeah, like, most of it was just a bunch of BS. Like, you could tell Dream low-key regretted saying yes to the gig. And she probably told Lemon Pepper, you better add me another 100K because this was some fuckery. Like, it was just so bad. Like, it was just so ghetto and stupid. Okay? At one point, Natalie was like, it was this girl, right? She was fighting, she had like a blonde wig on, and she was fighting this smaller girl, and she was like beating her ass. And Dream was like, that's not right. She was like, girl, what you mean? These girls been beefing all day. They probably outside beefing. And then after the girl proceeded to start to beat the girl up like really bad. She was talking about, oh, you're not getting a ticket. I didn't like that. How you gonna say and justify it at first and then say you don't like it? Like, that's the stuff you're talking about. Like, it just didn't make any sense to me. Like, my poor Cash doll. Like, both of the dolls I actually like, y'all put them in the mess of this show. Like, no. Y'all probably aren't going to get a recap. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, it was just bad. It was, like, pointless. Okay? Also, Girls Trip. Y'all been begging me in the comments. Recap Girls Trip. Recap Girls Trip. No! Another one. It makes no sense. Just a bunch of scabos. Okay? Just a whole bunch of scabos. No storyline build up, no nothing. Y'all just was in a group chat. Y'all said, oh yeah, Isaiah said, we're going to Miami for 2 days. And then y'all just start playing all these squabbles in the group chat. Miss me with that, okay? Girls Trip is nothing but South Georgia Baddies in Miami. That's all that it is, okay? That girl, Lori, that's the funny looking type of girl. Like, not gonna lie, like, you know, you ever seen somebody you like, she really pretty, but then a second later, you like, oh my God, she not that pretty. Like, Lori gives me that. I don't know what to say about her. Like, you know how Natalie said, post for me. Like, you need to post for me, Lori, because if she moved too much, I might have a different opinion. Okay? She moved one way, I'm like, oh, she's gorgeous. She move another way, I'm like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. I will say, though, this is just my little review. If I'm even going to put out one, which I'm not, check on Twitch. Y'all going to see me probably react to it. That girl, Coco, she to me is a star, like Isaiah said. What Isaiah said, I'm going to make you a star, okay? Coco is a star to me. Out of all the girls, I will say, in the confessional, she had me laughing a time or two. Out of all of them. So I would probably want to see her on something else. The rest of them can go. And shout out to my bitch, Wes. I love me some Wes. Check out my interview with Wes. She's one of the few Mint girls that I actually did an interview with. She cool as hell. So shout out to her. And I'm glad you got that bitch Lori. I mean, you was getting at her. The moment her wig came off, she was going in. I said, come on, Wes. Y'all should have seen me. I say I ain't watching now. I just say I ain't gonna put my energy into recapping it. But I've been watching it. I've been seeing it. Yeah, shout out to Wes. Once that wig came off, it was over. Okay? Them fighting in that little Miami bodega, y'all is playing a dangerous game. The federales down here don't play around. Y'all really was fighting out in the streets like that with the feds all throughout Miami like this. Y'all is playing a risky mother game. The way if y'all didn't leave that quick, they would have arrested everybody, Isaiah and the camera crew, and that white boy named Colton. They would have got all of y'all. Like, y'all playing risky games out here in these streets. Y'all coming down here and filming these shows. Y'all better be careful. I'm telling you. I'm not here to play with. But yeah, I didn't like the fact that they fought the girls because they didn't all jump into a huge street fight, which to me, like, there wasn't even enough space for all the girls to jump in. That space looked condensed as hell. So how the hell was that they were supposed to all jump in? It just don't even make any sense. Like, that's stuff you're talking about. Like, that's why I take the energy to recap it. Shout out to Ferragamo. My bitch Gigi used to manage Ferragamo. Okay, so I know Ferragamo very well. Okay. So it's kind of a key, seeing her on these shows and stuff, because my friend knows her. All right. I will say though, we see a little bit more of her personality on the show versus some of the other stuff that we've seen her on. And that's about it, to be honest. All right. I will say that Dilly boy, y'all trying to catch a case with him. Because the next time somebody run into him, I don't think they're gonna play fair. I just don't see somebody playing fair with this man. What he did to Pharaoh was crazy. They have Pharaoh looking like a corpse. Okay? Face bloodied and bruised. It was really bad. I was like, damn, Pharaoh. I wouldn't even trust my friends at that party because how he know I was there? With brass knuckles, okay? We need to rename that nigga Knuckles. We're going to take the name from Knuckles, from Sausage Baddies. We're going to give it to Dilly. He's Knuckles. We're going to use this new nickname as Knuckles. And apparently he ran into Isaiah, which we seen a clip of that. Isaiah was getting dropped to his knees left and right. I'm not surprised because I do feel like Dilly needs like rehab. And I'm talking about like mental rehab because I don't think he's all the way there up there, allegedly. I just don't think he is. Like, I think it needs to be a psych eval if he were to ever go on another not a TV show. That's just my opinion. Because, like, yeah, it's a lot. So, it's a dangerous game they're playing with him. But, yeah, it's not a TV. So, not surprised. Speaking more of other networks, let's talk Zeus a little bit. Now, Meatball apparently is on her way for Baddies. I don't know whose idea this, but they didn't get fired because really, Meatball, y'all can put Meatball back in the house after she did all that crying last season. I guess they probably want her to come back just to get Tinka a few times or two. Okay, so she missed throwing up that chair and spraying Animax back. Okay, not too excited about this, to be honest, because I just feel like Meatball didn't bring as much personality as she could have. It's not even about the fighting. I just feel like personality-wise, like she was sort of absent on the Caribbean season. Okay, but maybe she might be different since she's in the States. Okay. Justice for my bitch Dia now. Anyways, I'm gonna start taking calls. Make sure y'all hit that link that is pinned to accept these calls. Okay, what is going on, Liam?
Hi, how are you, Pierre?
What's up?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What we starting with?
We talk about everything tonight. So we talk Cabaret, now there's TV, Baddies, all that. Baddies, post for me. Ask that.
All right.
For me.
Okay. All right. So for Cabaret, I just want to say that girl Oceans irritates my soul. Like everything about her just like is super annoying. And then I was really happy that she got embarrassed because she really thought she could do the Doom Cha Cha.
With that
and
dance?
She couldn't. Yes, I was so happy she started crying and she got scared. I was like, good, I want her to go home. Because I just think she's trying. I feel like...
You think she's a try-hard?
I do think she's a try-hard, but I also feel like she's trying to give that same energy that I feel like Lex was giving when she first came in. Like, she don't want nobody disrespecting Joseline, but it's not hitting for me.
Now, with them dancing skills, do you feel like she should have been up on the chopping block?
I think so. And honestly, I was also surprised because I feel like she has been in a lot of the shit in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know that a lot of the girls were mad that the new girls just got in for pretty much no reason. But at the same time, like, Oceans has been starting a lot of the shit. In my opinion, more of the shit than ISIS, because they keep trying to say that ISIS is a shit starter, but I feel like
Hey,
Oceans is really a
watch
shit
out with the
starter.
F words.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You feel like she's been starting most of the stuff, so they should have put her on the top block just for that.
Yeah.
I agree too.
Because
I was just
they
shocked
did.
at the dancing. I was.
No, I was shocked at that too, but they did say that it's ISIS starting a lot of problems, but I feel like Oceans has started more of the problems, if I'm being honest.
Right. Now, what did you think of the whole case situation? Because I've seen a lot of online backlash against, some of the girls because they kind of got on case behind. Like, do you feel like what happened to her was deserved? The whole they jumped on Jigsaw. Like, did you agree with that?
Okay, I thought a lot of the other girls fighting her was kind of random. I do understand Jayla fighting her, but like I still think the way she went about it was kind of weak. Like she could have said it straight up.
Yeah.
But no, I think if anybody should have fought her in that scene, it should have been ISIS. Like they're the one who has the issue.
Right. Now, if you were to pick one girl to eliminate besides Oceans, who would you pick?
If I had to pick one girl, honestly, I think I would pick Kay. If I'm being honest,
you would pick Jigsaw.
Yeah, I would. I think.
But
so.
Jigsaw, she brings character with her face, don't you think?
She brings a lot of character, but like, I've had enough of the character. Like, I get it's Halloween. It's Halloween. We need her around, but
right.
I'm okay.
You know what's crazy? Shout out to this episode because now I have my Halloween costume. I'm ushering in what the costume gonna be. Wet, okay? Wet was dressed as a cowboy maid. Y'all know how there's Cowboy Carter. Wet was cowboy maid. So what did you think of the scene with her and Joseline with the feather duster?
Honestly, like I thought it was gonna be more than that. Like when they showed it in the trailer, I thought it was gonna be a little bit more dramatic. It happened so fast. Yes. And the way Joseline dragged her and smacked her so hard, I felt like watching like a mom punish their children.
If you look at the scene, I had watched it a little bit again today. Joseline's right eye twitched before she did it. It was like a malfunction. She was like, oh shit. Her eye went like this. Literally, you see her eyes glitch and twitch before she did it. So she did kind of give Wet, a few seconds to like refrain.
Yeah, I was proud with how composed Joseline was, I would say in the beginning. Like as soon as that started touching my body, let alone my face, I would have been up and been like, what are you doing? Like
yeah.
She was calm. She was calm for Joseline, especially I've been rewatching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Like
yeah.
Like, this is two different levels.
Oh, yes. You know, the thing is, Wet could really capitalize off of this. I would have started selling feather dusters. I would have started selling cleaning supplies. Like, I'm telling you, like, she could really capitalize off of this if she does it right. I would have even took it a step further and collab with Mimi.
No, for real. I feel like you always know how to market these girls. They need to start being entertainers, for real.
Like,
because...
Wet was selling phone cases and some merch or something. I'm like, this is your time. Like, this clip is going viral. Like, I'll be selling colored feather dusters, pink ones, Cabaret themed feather dusters. Like, what Johnson wouldn't have been able to take it. Now, let's talk a little bit. Do you watch Not TV?
I don't.
Okay, yeah, then never mind. Now, what did you think of the Baddies auditions? No, you're good. What did you think of the Baddies auditions? Do you feel like it was a waste of time? What did you think about some of the girls? Some of the girls also that were picked too from the auditions. Now that you've seen all three parts.
I did think this auditions was a waste of time. I thought it was very messy, very unorganized. I think this was, like you said, this was the worst auditions that they've had so far. I agree. That girl Lex is huge. Like
I was shocked.
I was
I'm
not
like, that's a
expecting none of
tall
that.
girl.
I was not expecting none of that. Like,
she makes Sapphire look small.
for real, she's giving. She needs to try out for a basketball team.
No,
Like,
she does play basketball. That's the gag.
she
But
needs to stay
I
over
seen her
there.
height, but I didn't know how. Like, I didn't imagine how tall that is for her. I was like,
No, yeah, she was tall. She surprised me. I just feel like with the auditions, like I don't even know what to really say about them. Like Cash Doll was killing me. Her faces was me the whole time. She was there like she was not having none of that.
she said, I can't wait for my pillow to give it head. I will say though, y'all could have had Cash Doll in a better environment. Y'all could have at least had her do a guest appearance on Baddies instead of have her come to that damn auditions for that BS.
For real. I think Cash Doll, she would have been really entertaining, but I just think she was not here for that. She was not here for any of that. Yeah. I'm excited to see Ivory though. I want to see her get Natalie, even though I don't watch Now That's TV. I've tried watching like some of her fights. I'm ready to see her.
We all want her to get Natalie. Well, at least Ivory. You know this, Liam. That's the first person I want, Big Ivory. So put her hands on his Big Nat. Because it's a long time coming. Okay. Now, besides Ivory, what baddies are you excited to see return? And then final thoughts?
So for the baddies, I kind of agree with like a lot of the sentiment that a lot of these like returning girls needed a break, and I agree that Biggie, I think she's better than baddies at this point too. I think her storyline, like you said, is wrapped up in the Dominican Republic, seeing her family. I think that was it for her, and I agree with another person. They said that Zeus should have like more like weekly content that like people could actually come and watch, because it's kind of just like baddies. Like that's Zeus. Like there's not really anything else except for when they want to give Joseline a season here and there. And it's like, it's getting very tired. And I do think Joseline, for a while, she had her foot on Natalie's neck, but I see her coming back. Like I think she's definitely thinking the long game more than Natalie is.
Right. What Joseline needs to do though, she needs to do another show. Still keep the Cabaret, but she needs to do another show. That Dancing Freak show, she need to drop that on Zeus with the niggas. That'll be rival Bad Boys. I'm telling you.
For real.
Joseline, get on it. All right. Thank you so much for calling in, Liam.
Of course. Thank you.
All right, Nate. All right. What is going on? Bia.
Hey, Boogie.
Hi, Boogie butt.
So I had a bit of the devil's lettuce, and I don't remember none of my points that I was going to make. So let's just run through that.
Well, you're as high as Joseline.
No, Joseline. Like, I just...
Bia, I think I got something for you. Let me just do that off your nose.
As bad as I felt for Wet Wet, she deserved it. And you could tell that Joseline was really contemplating in that moment about whether she wanted to be herself or be the new her. And once that duster dusted that eye, it was like, all right, enough. Like, we got the gist. We got the gist. If Wet Wet was smart, she'd be applying for Summer Walker's cleaning company. Go ahead and get you a job, girl, because you need it. But the visual of her with her mouth wide open in like shock and those teeth just protruding, I lost it. I had to rewind it just to watch it back.
Joseline lost all her ability to speak English.
She did. It's like she didn't know whether she wanted to smack her, drag her, pull her across the table. It was like everything just changed in an instant for her, because it was like, I know you play. I know you lying right now. Like, I know you're not for real. Be so for real right now. Like, Wet Wet really dragged it. That face. It's that one right there that I was like, oh my God, Wet Wet. Like, dang, poor you. What I will say though is Raven being happy about being house mom is crazy, because that's a demotion. You're no longer in the running for the $50K.
Oh, I don't think she caught that tea.
Yeah, exactly. You think you miss bottom B, HBIC, but you're not getting no money. So
that is true.
Look at her. You're making your mother disappointed once again. Like
y'all never let me live that down.
Hey, Miss Raven.
I can't.
Like, I would have been low-key pissed about that. I'm not going to even lie to you. The scene with the new girls in the room with the old girls. Here's the thing. Y'all sound like losers. I understand that you're mad that you have some competition. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, if you're better, you're better. To see Big Chicago not even do a good job fighting was very surprising to me. To watch those two girls lose to the White Ocean really just brought out the radical in me, because what are y'all doing? And why are you wearing a waist trainer? What is happening here? They don't even work. Like, I'm just so confused with everything that was going on in that scene. Like, well, we don't think y'all should be here because y'all just shake the little butt. We had to submit an audition. What exactly were you doing on the audition tape that wasn't shaking? You know, that wasn't
my whole
twerking.
thing
I'm
is
confused.
we're proud about them all shaking butt.
Exactly. Like, so what do you mean? Like, just say you scared and call it a day. Ocean did win her fights. I'm gonna give that to her. But you know, she really revealed herself as a true white woman later on in the episode. Because the minute they started talking about eliminations, those tears started falling. And I was like, I know what you are, Taylor Swift. Yeah, I see what you are.
Like,
that lace front ain't fooling me. Immediately crying, immediately sobbing. Like, what is this? You was just hard body 20 minutes ago, and now it's but I was out here fighting people. Exactly, and that was on you. The girls fighting Jigsaw outside. The girl who fought her was looking for a moment because she didn't even put her hand in your face for real, and she wasn't even addressing you. So it's like you really wanted something to do, I guess, and you saw an easy W and you took it. But watching them all gang up on her was weird. Like, y'all not gonna get cool points or brownie points for that. I don't care if you called out your fate afterwards. You already tried to jump her, so you don't got no respect for that. And she's legitimately tired. How much do you think a doll can move in one sitting? Like, her batteries aren't that strong. She's exerting enough energy tricycling around the house and terrorizing people in the basement, and now you want the doll to squabble up? That's crazy to me.
When I saw that tricycle next episode, I said, this is getting real creative, weren't they?
And you know, that's how you really gag them. Honestly, the same way Jada needs to show up for a Halloween episode on Baddies as Stewie, she needs to paint that face, because I'm not gonna lie, it does give Jigsaw. I'm sorry. It does. Everything is just too prominent. It's like,
it's so big. You ever see somebody with a big face?
Yes, and what makes it worse is that it looks like she has a dimple on one side, so it only makes her cheekbone like that much more indented. It's like, girl, your head looks like it's floating over your body. Like, it just does not belong.
Her face is huge.
Yes, like that's what my Barbie dolls used to look like when we would take the heads off and switch them with the wrestlers' heads. Like, what are you doing here? Something does not belong. But you know, she was looking lumped and bruised, and you know, prayers for her, I guess. I'm trying to think of what else happened this episode.
But Jigsaw had the last laugh, because I know that girl's hands were bruised.
You know, and she deserved that, because that's a whole lot of cement that you're moving around over here, girl. You didn't think you was gonna be bricklaying, but here we are, and that's exactly what you get for trying to be a bully. Raven gathering the girls, yawn. We know it didn't take them no 10 minutes. They put on full faces of makeup. Ricardo and that choreography will always be a snooze to me, but if Joseline like it. What I will say, I wish there was a male on the episode, like, just to mix things up, because the way he was ad-libbing Joseline during the elimination process, like, every word she said, he had a word to go with it. Like, she'd be like, yeah, you blue, clue. Shut up.
Bitch. No, that is true though.
It was so annoying to watch. Like, I just don't like it. I didn't care for it. Whoever's in the comments hating, EMD, thank you, love you.
Not they coming for Bia.
Let's keep it cute.
Right.
Whatever you
Or keep
said,
that
send
ish
it to
on
your
mute.
mother. Okay. But other than that, who do I think should go home?
Yes.
The big girl who got her car blicked up.
Oh no, not
I'm not gonna lie to
Envy.
you. I just feel like she's not gonna be able to keep up with the choreo for real. And that stage is not big, especially in that
See,
club.
I
If that's where they're
disagree.
performing. Who you think?
Let me tell you why. That girl Envy was fucking it up on that damn Doom Cha Cha. I was like, oh, that's why I don't think she should go home. I feel like it should be one of the new girls, or it should be Jigsaw. Even though
Okay.
her legs were moving. It wasn't her ass wasn't even moving.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like this don't even look good with all due respect. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was real bad. Yeah, I guess that could work too. A few of them can just get sent home. Like, let's just cut it all out. Especially when Joseline was like, this dance took over the world. How don't you know the choreography?
It's as big as the Macarena. I'm like, okay, Joseline.
Exactly what I was.
Joseline always reaches for the stars. You can't blame her.
She thought it was the YMCA or something. Like, girl, please. We was not all on TikTok doing cha-cha in it. You had your moment, but don't drag it now. The Baddies audition, I felt like I got brain rot watching it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's too ghetto. I hope that there is someone writing a thesis on this whole experience and the way that Natalie is able to command these girls. I think the only people who are showing up to Baddies auditions are those with degradation kinks. Like, you like being called a dog. You like having people sicked on you. To be like, all right, now who gonna stand on business? Let's play Snatch a Wig.
Snatch a Wig challenge.
Granted, Shorty's hair looks cheap, right? But the $45 she paid for that wig and install might have been her last. So I ain't even gonna jump down her throat about that. What I am sad about is the fact that both of them turned to her and just started pulling both ways. Like,
and her wig fell apart like a story. It was just quick. I was like, damn.
It was pony hair everywhere. I was just like, dang, girl, like, it sucks to suck. You could tell Cash really was like, I'm just here for my check, honey. Like, I don't want nothing to do with none of this. Y'all are ghetto. You could tell Asian Doll had an IEP while she was in school because she likes chaos too much.
Oh,
Her
yes.
and Bianca should be close friends. No tea, no shade. Like, they are really like similar. Her, Bianca, and Ivory would all get along very well with that sentiment.
When they see fighting.
Listen, and they would. It will be just a 3-person match with them fighting each other like Hell in a Cell because they just want to see who can really hang in there for the longest. But like, she just loves it so much, and it's so strange to me. I prayers for them. Mariah sneaking the girl. I still don't think that was the girl who snuck her.
I don't think so either. Poor girl. She was like, listen to me.
Honestly. And I am really curious to know what kind of waiver they signed before they came in there, because low-key, Natalie, you're kind of inciting a riot and getting her jumped, and that's illegal.
Call the feds.
Like, I'm calling an attorney. I'm not gonna lie to you. Especially, it'd be one thing if it was just a one-on-one, but you literally sicked a room full of girls on my head. I'm getting a check out of this. I'm not gonna cap to you. I feel like the only reason they casted Bad Dolly because that was their settlement for her leaving with that kind of nose. I'm sorry. You're not going to have me up here with the broken Pinocchio talking about why am I a baddie. Excuse me? Where is the medic? Where is the nurse that y'all just approved? Get her over here so she can take a look. I'm so confused. Them poor security guards were covered in makeup by the time the end of that episode came. I'm not seeing it for the girls, especially when they know they're not going to get picked. It's always the same story time. We went and stood online for 12 hours in 90-degree weather. Meanwhile, Natalie's joking on them for it. Like, where's your coochie spray? Whoa.
She's like, deodorant.
She was so sick of sitting next to freaking E.T. being that musty on Baddies West. She got PTSD. It did. She said, I got to make sure that y'all ain't smelling like Rolly up in here. Enough is enough. I do agree with you though. I think Biggie's time is up for Baddies. I think that her storyline is done. There's nothing else for you to do. Like, just let it go, especially because you're not a fighter, which is weird because they encourage everybody else to fight to be considered. So it's like, how are you still here? I don't know. One of the Guardians might be taking down Big Bigs or something. I'm just putting it in the air. It's
the
not
Guardian?
true.
You mean to tell me you busting out Big WK?
Oh,
Wow.
you be up in there. Are we talking about Not Us TV tonight?
Yes.
Okay, so what was on there?
The Young and Reckless.
You know, Ferrari was real thirsty to see them girls get naked. She brought it up one too many times. I think that the show's production team is full of pervs who get off on it. Big Ivory, they should have let her. I wouldn't have even argued with her about not coming to the beach. She wouldn't have even been considered. It is cute seeing Mel and Legacy run around and have fun. You can tell that they're actually friends outside of this versus the girls who are just standing there. Baby Tyson,
and to me,
BBL,
they're
too
really
big.
the definition of young and reckless.
They are. They are. They were actually doing things like trying to steal the quad from the lifeguard. Like that's young and reckless. Ivory's definition of young and reckless is lawlessness. Like it's the wild, wild west for her. It's Fight Club for her. You need to go get in the UFC. You don't need to be with these girls. All you think about is fighting. If it's not fighting, then it's not happening. It's not happening for her. It's not good enough for her. I do appreciate Baby Tyson for standing on 10 and having that conversation. I don't know if it was growth that Ivory experienced in that moment to have a conversation, or if she was just like, I don't know. Because like I don't want to shame her for not punching the girl in the face because we're always complaining that she's punching girls in the face too much.
Right.
So kudos to her for actually using her words for once. Maybe it was just the way that Baby Tyson addressed her. Like she was able to say how she felt without, going crazy or running and hiding. But shout outs to her for at least having the conversation. I'm gonna give that to her. Baby Tyson BBL is too big for that frame note, and I hate to see it. I'm so sorry.
Oh man. Why? Why do you think because to me the BBL ain't that bad.
It's not even that it's bad. It's just big. Like, I don't know. It's like if she would have went a pant size or 2 down, it would have been perfect. Because she has the kind of body that an athletic BBL would be perfect for her.
Like Drea vibes.
I was just about to say that. Like Jerry, like if she would have went to Dr. Young Money, he would have got her right. But instead, she went to DR, I guess, and she got the big ant booty. But if she like it, I love it. Who am I? Nobody. What else happened in this episode? I don't remember. Boring.
Let's talk about the whole salve of it all. Like, do you feel like you should have just went home?
Sav said, "I'm collecting my check in full."
Now that Stevie's not gonna rip me off. Because you know they wouldn't have paid her the full thing.
What you're not gonna do is that. And to be fair, when they panned that camera to her on the beach and her ear tabs were lifting, I completely understood why she was pissed. 100%. Because Sav don't strike me as a bright blue wig kind of girl. And the fact that it wasn't even laid, it's not even matching how she normally looks. So yeah, she was tight. Yeah, the people that she thought were her friends basically turned on her the day before and she feels some type of way. Like y'all are mad that she's not being fake in essence. Do I think she should have went to the
got that from Sierra.
Ooh,
from the Pink
that
Wig
explains a lot. I don't even know why Sierra there. No lie. I'm not even going. I guess they gave her another chance.
Sierra, if you don't come in that reunion with that wig, I know something.
Sierra need a leash. I'ma always give 10s to Big Mel, to Big Shroom, because she do call out her issues when they happen. And them girls, when Ivy's not around, those girls fall in line. The way Nug was able to say, but we already discussed this. Like, we already talked about that. If Ivy was over there, she would have tried to pipe up. But for real, you not seeing Big Mel like that. Especially after I just watched Starlet flip and tumble you in girl
I heard something about the reunion, and I heard Mel had her swimming.
Oh, I love to see it, especially with them tig old bitches Give me the life jacket. I love Mel. I'm sorry. Y'all can say what y'all want. Me and her go together real bad in my head. Girls Trip is basically Young and Reckless Miami. I don't even know why even call it something else. Isaiah emphasizing that we're only here for a weekend. We know filming don't go past 6 days from now. That's TV. Like,
he said it like it was new. Like, we're only here for a couple of days, guys. You know, we're there longer.
Just tell us you pop somebody's card and y'all got some cameras up in here. Like, enough is enough. To watch the girls in 1 minute be like, oh, we don't know these girls for real, to the next being like, oh, why didn't y'all fight with us in the street, is crazy to me because I don't know you for real. Why would I be squabbling in the street with y'all with some stranger? Are y'all out of your minds? This is why they should not be casting girls in cliques. And I hate that. Like, I get that they're trying to give the opportunity to the girls from the South Central, but no, y'all need to get people from everywhere because these girls is all clicked up because they all know each other. And you can have organic beef happen with strangers. BGC has done it every single time. Any reality show has done it. Now That's TV is just lazy. Also, why are all those men in the house? I'm very confused. It's very predatory.
They wanted it to be a girls' trip where they get some D.
I don't like that for them because all of them girls are very intoxicated, and these are men who, some of them got teeth like sharks, and there's no way. Like, I don't like it at all. I hate to see it. Like, if it's a girls trip, let it be a girls trip. But y'all don't even got nothing for them to do. Half the episode was them twerking in the pool. Then we saw a race, and then we saw fighting and a piece of the strip. Where was Big Gucci at?
Right. Where's Diamond?
Exactly. Like, that's what y'all should have did, is link with some of your Now That's TV cast who is based out of that area. But Now That's TV don't think. All they think about is fighting. Heifer's outfit, I know Coco was saying she ain't like it. I thought it ate. She's a hater. The outfit ate. The shells, the earrings.
With the seashells?
Yes.
Not a seashore.
She had the starfish earrings to match with it. Coco Puff was hating. I was really surprised that Kayla was really winning her squabbles. I was hoping that she wouldn't, but that BBL do look bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. At first, I was like, dang, they might be hating. And then she turned around in them blue shorts, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's too much.
She got her teeth and her BBL done at the same time.
First of all, you can tell that she's not used to reading anybody because everything she was saying was in reverse. Like, no Cali, Mexico. No Mexico, Cali. Cali. She said, my teeth are shaved down for these, Cash. She I got the nubs. It was weird. Heffa fighting the fat girly. I'm not gonna lie to you. Heffa kind of asked for that one because you went from saying like, yo, I'm just trying to have the conversation. I wasn't trying to check you, to basically saying I'm doing it and what? What did you think she was going to do? Like, you're not about to tell me and what about nothing while we having a conversation and it's already hostile. If you're within arm's reach, I'm going to touch you. I'm sorry. It is what it is. At least the old me. I go to therapy now. I don't act like that no more.
Right.
Yeah, she deserves that. I'm trying to think. Who else for it? Oh, what's the girl who kind of looked like Francine Frensky?
Lori.
Yeah.
Listen, the amount of clownery y'all been doing on this girl's face is insane. I know she regrets doing that show.
And she should. Because what? Like, it low-key, it gives Liddy mixed with Amber so bad. Like, and it's all the mouth. Like, above the nose, it's giving Amber, but from the nose
think she
below,
looks like Francine from Arthur?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, she do. Watching her run around the house fighting, like, oh, okay, I guess. I don't know. Like,
her body's cute.
I think I need to like give Now That's TV a break because
you need
it's just so. I do. Like, it's just so sad to watch these girls like be professional crash outs for the sum of $2,000 and some popcorn and some Papa John's. Like, that's crazy to me. I want these girls to do better, have a network that actually supports them. Like, you can have a balance. I know that fighting is what goes viral, but it shouldn't be 100% of the show, especially because these girls ain't coming in. Y'all ain't insured. Y'all talking about a medic, and it's just a person with a security shirt on and some band-aids. Like, these girls is out here
Regardless of what your
looking.
daddy's for.
You know, speaking of which, Big Pressure, I wish she would have just trademarked her lines, because the way that these girls also Starlet talking about Bika Baka Buka Bop, I was like, I know an
She's clearly
entertainer
an
when I see
entertainer.
one. Yeah.
Shout out to
You know what
you.
you
I
are.
did hear that. I told somebody that too. I had DM somebody. I was talking about it. I was like, I know she watched me.
I know she
She
do. The
talking about
minute
Booka
she
Baka
said
Boo.
that, nobody else would have said that if they had not watched you. The Big Pressure, the way that those girls talk like Big Pressure in that, a jump is had, a fight will be had. Do you need that? That's all pressure. Like, give the girl her tens. Y'all might not like the girlie, but she's really influential. Free Big Pressure. Other than that, y'all have a good night. I'm about to go back to my garden. So love you.
Night. Wait, Bia.
I'm here.
All right, what is going on? What's up?
What? Hey, what's up?
What's up? What did you think? Let's start off with the trailer. We didn't talk about that.
I thought it was trash. A big cesspool of straight garbage. I'm sorry. It just looked so boring and dry. It didn't look entertaining at all. I just thought it was boring. I mean, I give Slim Too Bad her props. Like, she was uppercutting the ish out of Meatball. I saw that. I was like, ooh. And her wig was still on too. Like, ooh. Like, I was actually very shocked. What else happened? I think Mariah Lynn is stupid for not paying attention. You don't ever turn your back if you're arguing with somebody else. You don't know what they're gonna do.
Right.
So that's her fault. She got beat up.
I feel like in the back of her mind, she still feels like Bianca would still have a little bit of grace towards her, but little does she know that Bianca got the fire.
She got the fire, like
for her. Like, that's never gonna end.
Nah, like, it's too much, because Mariah Lynn is a liar, and I'm kind of glad that Sapphire, I guess she's seen that she was lying. That's why she was having words with Mariah Lynn. Like, no, like, talking about those text messages are fake. Nah, you're fake, Mariah. Like, they're not fake. It's not AI. You lied. Period. Point blank. Just say that you lied and move on. But don't sit there and try to cover for yourself like that.
Mariah said smiley, big smiley. It helps text messages. Because you know Smiley would know how to do it.
Oh my God.
Now, what did you think of this whole Tommy? And y'all, for y'all that's coming for me in the comments on that last video, I had did that video early, so I could have sworn Bobby said, "Do you really think Tommy is going to apologize?" I thought he said DTB. I didn't hear Tommy.
Yeah.
So I was wrong. For y'all that's come for me in the comments, they're like, "Look at you crashing out on Nally." Okay, y'all. Hold on. Damn it.
Even if you were, it's your opinion.
Like, I know. It's still, she's still, I still in the back of my mind feel like she think like DTV owed her some sort of apology. That's why I didn't like the fact that she was doing that apology to her. But that's whatever. Anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What did I think about what now? What did you ask me?
Oh yeah, what did you think about the whole Tommy situation being there at their reunion, like her getting into it, Rolly and everything?
I'm not surprised her and Rolly got into it, because I remember the last time they went back and forth on social media, Tommy was going in on Rolly, talking about how she smells and stuff like that. I don't know if you remember, because that was like the last time, like, when they really went back and forth on like social media. But I'm not surprised that she did. But I heard that Rolly beat her up anyway. So, I mean, hey.
Now, speaking of Rolly, apparently she got her hands on some baby oil. She got her hands on, some slippery lube, and she decided to lube up the floor for ET and her squabble. So the moment she ran up, we see ET go to the floor and then the security. What did you think of that?
Oh my. So I see a lot of people saying that Rolly slammed her. I was like, Rolly did not slam her down to the ground. You can tell E.T. literally, genuinely slipped on something. I don't. If Rolly really did put some Diddy oil on the floor, she's wrong because
Not the girls using traps and concoctions now. The girls getting creative.
She put Diddy. If she really did do that, like she's absolutely wrong. Like it could have been. I mean, there's no rules in fighting, but I mean, there's just certain things you shouldn't tolerate and you should not do. But E.T. most definitely slipped on. So you can tell she slipped because even a security guard slipped. He slipped on something. They both.
That was the Guardian, right?
Yes, they
were the Guardian. Y'all done hurt this man back too much. I'm sick of y'all. Justice for the Guardian. Okay. We also see in this trailer two Diamond Body fighting Tasiki. Now, do you think Diamond should have came out better with a better frame and a better square up?
Yes. And it didn't even look like Tasiki was hitting her hard. That's what's getting me. Like, she didn't even look like she was trying. Like, at least with E.T., she was like, you can see her throwing the blows. But with DTV, it was like this. Yes, that's kind of scary. That kind of scary. It scared me because it's like, dang, you got a busted lip. Not only was your lip busted, but it was hanging, a missing tooth, and a black eye. And when you see it on footage, it doesn't even look like that would be her outcome of how she would, she would look. That was really scary when I saw it. I was like, oh, hell no.
And at one point, she just stood there. I'm like, whoa.
Right, she just stood there. She stood there and let security, I guess, take her away.
Yeah.
Like, what? I was like, nah, that's Tasiki is diabolical. She need to get them hands registered at this point because there's no way. And then I hear it was like in less than 10 seconds she did all of that.
Yes. Diamond should have called the law.
Yes, called the law. Yes, she is a demon. That was all that trauma, like you said. Like, she's a demon. I don't care what nobody say. She's really from Baltimore City. Like, she is a demon seed. Like, I don't care. She's a demon. Nobody can tell me anything different.
Now, one last thing about the reunion. Now, do you think, from what you saw with regards to a little sneak peek of Saucy hosted, do you think he lived up to how people are expecting him to do this?
Absolutely, because you can tell he watches the show. You can tell he actually watches the show, and you can tell he actually pays attention on social media as well. Social media, I wouldn't be surprised if he pays attention to bloggers, here on YouTube, like somebody like you and like whoever else, blogs about it. But you can tell, and those are the type of people that we need. Like, I hate the fact that they keep bringing people to host these reunions who don't know anything about the show, or at least give them time to watch it. But don't sit there and just pay these people a big bag and they're not even watching your show. It's not fair to somebody else who actually watches it and who can actually give great commentary back on it, which is why the girlies were so mad at Saucy at the end.
Yeah, because he knew what he was talking about. That's what I'm telling y'all. Nene never watched Baddies a day in her life.
Right.
She probably didn't even know what a Baddie shot o'clock was. She probably thought it was an alcohol. She's like, Baddie shot o'clock. I never tasted that.
Right. What is that? That's a new liquor out? Like, ma'am, you don't watch it.
Now, let's talk a little bit about the auditions. What did you think of that disgusting display of a shout?
I didn't like I liked the first part, but I did not like the last part. I thought it was just really gutter butt trash, like a mess. Like, this was, and I can agree with you, even though I did like the first part, but I do agree with what you said. This is the worst auditions that they've had. And that girl, Big Lex, not the little one, she really is big. I'm talking, what did Brandy say from season 5? Season 5 about Kaylee? Amazon status. Like, that girl is
Amazon.
Huge. She is an Amazon. She was beating the brakes off that girl. I said, oh my God.
She Big really lived up to her name. Now I see why she does live up to her name.
She does. Like, she's
You could never be a little one. Jesus.
She's huge. I was like, and she was beating the girl. Like, I was like, oh my God, like, no. Now
I want to see her Sapphire square up because that's like the only fair opponent.
Right.
Nobody else. Not even Tasiki. She's too tall.
You don't think her and Tasiki would be a good fight?
Okay, I was just joking with that. When it comes to Tasiki though, I really feel like she could get her. Like, Tasiki could knock her down.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
still had to kick her in the shins first.
Right, first. Yeah. Right. Because that girl is huge. Did you see all the Now That's TV girlies at the Big Burn? Melissa Mays, Tenaki really, she ought to not even do it because she think the Now That's TV girlies dragged her because she, ate it on the floor. When the Zeus girlies would have really got on her too. Like, girl, shut up. That's why you ate it on the floor.
Well, the irony was them saying Melissa gives Diamond energy when she fought Melissa.
Yeah.
That's the irony. They didn't even know that.
They didn't know that. I was so shocked to see so many. I think they're gonna cast Big Heaven on the Baddies Gone Wild.
I think so too.
Depending on how old, I don't know how old she is, but she has to be at least in her late 20s.
Yeah, I think they're gonna put her on there. I feel like they might put 10 on there. It depends. Like, I feel like they're gonna put a few of the Dynasty girls on there.
Mm-hmm. I hope they put Renee Trill. I love me some Renee. Like, I hope they put her on there.
If they really want a good TV, let me tell you what they're gonna do. What they should do with Renee, and I know y'all watch the Zoo, so please listen. They need to put Renee not on Bad versus Wild. Baddies Gone Wild. They need to put her as a replacement on Midwest.
You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. They should,
because it will make Ivory turn up to the next level.
Ivory will be pissed. She then what you gonna call it? Gonna tell her go park a car.
Right. And you know the confessions we would get out of her, like it would be so funny. Like if they really know what's right. Plus, it's already a storyline built in right there. Yes, they already have street beef because they can't say from the other network. They gotta say it's not street beef because Lemmy Pepper wouldn't dare give not as
absolutely not.
So they're gonna say, "Oh, I have street beef with Renee." Da, da, da. So I feel like they should bring her on as a replacement because they didn't see each other at the reunion. Renee didn't go to the reunion, and Ivory couldn't go, of course, because she was filming. So
yes. Absolutely. Now that I think about it, it would be good TV. But see, I don't think I don't even know if they know about Renee Trill being on Now That's TV.
Right. I don't think so either.
I don't think they know a bunch of them girls came to that audition. But I was shooketh to see all.
Now the one I really don't think they knew was on Now That's TV at all was Bad Dolly.
Me neither. Yeah, most definitely.
That good.
Yes, they did not know she was at all.
Yeah, I don't think they knew.
Oh well.
What did you think of the Cabaret and the
You can tell Joseline was trying to give her time. Like, do you know what you're doing right now? Because she sat there and looked at her, like basically contemplating, like, should I really smack the ish out of this bee or should I just leave it alone? You can tell she was trying, but then she couldn't control herself, so she just went boop, boop.
Hey, May. I see you got your outfit on like you always do. Hi, Joseline.
Hi, Joseline. Hey,
it's the way Wewe act. It made the moment funnier. It felt like a skit.
It did look like a skit, and
it looked like a whole skit.
It was hilarious, but what had that coming? Why would you put a duster on her face? Like, come on now, what? Like, I think it was one. I think I don't want to say she deserved it, but it's like I don't really feel bad.
Yeah.
That it happened.
Yeah, me either. I wouldn't say that either. I would say like she was her body. I wasn't mad.
I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad at all.
Because a part of me, it's like I go back and forth. Like I look and feel like she didn't really mean it, but then Wet is very slick, and she be funny with stuff too. She real funny. A lot of people don't notice that about her. Like, she's really funny when it comes to certain stuff she's saying, dude. Mm-hmm. So I look like she knew that would irritate the hell out of Joseline. So she wanted to see how far she could push her.
Right. At least she didn't hit her back. She just took she took them 2 hits. But it's like, damn, why would you do? What would make you do something like that? It didn't make any sense. But I do have to say, so far this season is already beaten Baddies. As a whole, like we're only on not season 4. We're already on episode 4. And it's so much better. Like whether they're fighting or not, you can tell it's genuine storylines. I don't like how Jayla, aka Storm Goddess, just started beating up Jigsaw. I think that was really stupid. I mean, her hands were in your face, but it wasn't towards you. It was towards somebody else. Storm Goddess needs to go in the sky somewhere with Courage the Cowardly Dog. So. she did too much. I think they bullied Kay. Like, yeah, she's annoying, but it wasn't warranted for them to do. I thought they did way too much. And I don't know why. What's her name? Erica? Erica? Why? Like, girl, you know that girl don't look better than you. Why are you so mad?
Right.
Why are y'all so mad? Like,
I feel like a couple of them trying to get in their storylines real good and quick, so that way the producers don't say, "Hey, you're gonna get kicked off if you're not doing nothing."
Right. Absolutely.
That's what it's giving. Mm-hmm.
But you can at least wait till something happens to you. Like, I'm not really that thirsty. I mean, I know it's $50K on the line. You're not gonna get. Nobody's just handing out $50K like that. But it's just giving real thirsty and desperate. That's what I don't like.
It's giving, put it on the line.
Put it on the line.
Just a little bit. Okay. Now, who would you send home out of the girls dancing wise and drama wise from the?
I would most definitely send home Oceans and Queen Envy.
Ooh.
They did the absolute most. Like I said to you last week, and to your subscribers, be mad at Joseline. Don't be mad at them girls. Be mad at Mr. Lemon Pepper. And not the two girls that they chose to put on the show. Like, that's not their problem. That's Joseline and Mr. Lemon Pepper's problem. Right. They chose those two girls from that party, and they chose to not have them audition. Oh, well, that has nothing to do with them. And to be honest with you, Queen Envy really can't even fight like that. Like, girl, you got your big hippopotamus ass up on there trying to beat them up. Like, girl, you can't even fight.
I know Erica's watching, like, square her eyes, shaking her head.
Took off her wig, and she was dancing hella hard. Like, Oceans can't dance at all. But I don't see nobody talking about Queen Envy. You cannot dance. She was dancing hard as I don't know what. Like, I'm
telling y'all, I'm gonna defend Queen. I'm gonna die on this hill. I'm gonna defend Queen Envy because I really feel like she was trying. For a big girl, I feel like she was putting in the work. Okay.
I don't know. Like, I don't want to even bring up her weight for that. I don't think it has anything to. She was just dancing hella hard. For me, for my liking.
She did better than Oceans.
Well, okay, yeah, she did more.
Oh my, that was just so bad. What the hell was that?
I don't know what that was. I was confused. Like, she can't dance. Like, she can't dance at all. She's just there trying to be Big Lex 2.0. That's what she's there for. But she cannot dance, and I think she's another tryhard. I hope Joseline gets rid of her sooner or later.
Now let's talk the Young and Reckless, okay? Rari Ho,
legacy
ho, legacy, okay. What did you think of like the episode, like in total, like going to the beach and all that?
I love this episode. I'm really sad that the season is ending. It's like, dang, as soon as it's getting really, really good, y'all putting a stop to it. Like, why? I really wish they would have just. So why did they stop filming early?
Okay, let me tell y'all the tea. So I heard they're at the end, and this not even real tea because Sav said it online. Well, she didn't say it, but somebody else said it about Sav. Sav called the police.
What?
So they had cut it short because I think the police calling, and they felt like they weren't bringing enough throughout the season or something to that effect, which I think was a total mistake. So they cut it because of that, and then they also sent Big Ivory. Spoiler alert, y'all! They sent Big Ivory home for throwing that piss. Drink my piss up.
What? They should have just sent Sav and Big Ivory home.
That's what I said. They should have sent both of them home and brought in like two new girls. And
two new girls.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Like, they really. Season 1 this is the reason why season 1 is still, in my opinion, still better than season 2. Y'all filmed way too short. Y'all filmed way too short, and I don't like that because the season is going so good. Like, oh man, like,
right.
I'm really glad that Baby Tyson's like basically talked her ish to Ivory, and Ivory was explaining herself. I was like, wow. Are you really explaining yourself? Because you usually don't do that. You usually just, booka baka boo when anybody try to talk to you. But she stood. I don't want to say she was scared of Baby Tyson because I don't think she's scared of her. But she really was like explaining. We don't get that out of Ivory.
Right. That's the most I've seen Ivory talk.
Right. Exactly.
Besides confessionals, I was like, wow, you never have a conversation.
Right. Never. I was shooketh. I was like, wow.
Now,
I
do
just
you
hope.
think Sav really told Mel and Legacy that she was finna jump on them?
Absolutely not. She's lying. She's a liar. I hate liars. We
I
did that rolling.
hate liars!
I hate liars. Don't ever lie.
It's the way that she was acting. She's like, I remember I told you that, man.
Right. Remember I told
No, I'm
you.
like, no, you
Girl,
didn't.
no, you didn't. No, you didn't. I'm sorry. Sav needs to go somewhere. She needs to get her nose reconstructed again because her nose is not giving. She just doesn't need to be on the show. Like she just irritates me. I mean, I understand why she's been real distant because Ivory basically, hit her wig went flying, whatever. But the show just isn't for her. She just really annoys me. Like, just go. Don't come back. Don't come back.
Someone said, didn't they film Girl Trip and Young and Reckless at the same time? They didn't. I think they filmed Girl Trip first and then Young and Reckless. That's how Nugget and Heifer knew each other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how I remember when she walked in the house, they jumped on each other because the Girl Trip. They had just filmed that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they filmed Girl Trip first. And then they did. That's why that beach that Girl Trip went to, that's the same beach.
It's the same beach.
I told y'all about it. Yeah, that's the same beach. So let's get a little bit to Girl Trip and stuff like that. Are you watching it? What you think?
I haven't been watching it. I was hoping you were gonna do recaps so I can cause it just looked. I don't know. Is there any storylines? I haven't been watching it. I was hoping you was gonna do recaps on it. No, you don't want to.
The storyline is the squabble.
Okay, then I guess I'm gonna have to go ahead and watch it. But is it at least good though? Like, is it entertaining?
It has its funny moments, but nothing's like, oh my god, I can't wait for the next episode.
Oh, okay. Then maybe I shouldn't because I don't like wasting my time.
I'm not saying don't watch it, but it's no Young and Reckless.
Okay, well,
yeah.
Young and Reckless is just eating the girlies up. It's eating up Baddies. It's just eating up. I don't think it's eating up Joseline's Cabaret, but it's for sure eating up Baddies. I
will say that it's Joss Cabaret, Young and Reckless, and then
yes,
the other girls behind it. No, I agree. I agree.
I love me some Young and Reckless. I love Joseline's Cabaret. This season is just giving. I want to see the girl who's fighting naked on Joseline's Cabaret. Remember during in the trailer, it's a girl fighting naked. What if that was like ISIS or something?
I gotta go watch the trailer now that I'm more acquainted with the girls.
Oh, okay.
and see who did what on the trailer. Any final thoughts?
No, that's it. Everybody, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
Period. Night. What is going on, Les? I'm gonna give you a countdown. 4, and I think, and that's it, and I went, and damn. All right, what is going on, ZM?
Hi.
What's up?
Oh man, okay. Let's start. What are we starting off from first?
Let me dust you off really quick. Let's start in there.
Listen, don't get your dust mites on me, okay? I'm gonna do you like Joseline did. Don't play with me.
Don't snatch me like Joseline. Let's talk with the Cabaret.
Okay. All right. So that scene with Wet and Joseline was hilarious. Joseline reminded me of my mom when she pulled Wet in. I was like, oh my God, PTSD. Oh my goodness. When my mom would just slap me around.
Up like a mama.
Yes. Oh my God. Poor Wet. I mean, although I do understand where Joseline was cut, because Joseline gave her some time. She was looking at her, looking up and down, is this little $2 hole gonna stop or what? And then eventually Joseline was like, you know what? Ven para acá. Boom. Ven para acá means come over here.
Right, come here.
Come here.
The thing is, Wet should do better because Joseline really is big on germs and stuff. Because remember when she thought Aqua sneezed on her or sneezed around her or something like that, she got really mad.
Yeah, come on, Wet. You should have known better. And you know what? I really wish she would have stayed on the show because Wet is that comedic relief. Let's be for real now. But I don't think her and Joseline are good for each other. It's just not gonna happen because Joseline just feels like she's above her. She just, I just don't really. I think Joseline tries to humble herself to like her, but you know how Joseline is. She thinks she's better than when she's in the room. She thinks she's better than anybody, and especially someone like Wet. You know, no offense, but like the way what carries herself, I just don't. No. I
Yeah.
think Raven is more for her. And I'm glad that Raven is the house mom because I like the fact that Raven, you know, she is messy. She starts up the drama. She
Right.
also, you know, she's like, okay, she actually wants better for the girls. Like, she's not a hater. And that's what I like about Raven. Like, she
Yeah.
actually wants to help the girls better herself. So I really think that she is the best one for it.
I
Because
agree. And I was surprised at how good she was doing, like gathering up the girls and stuff.
yeah, because in the end, I understood where she was coming from. It's like if we're gonna be going on tour, because although one is winning the 50,000, they're all gonna be going on tour. But not all of them, but like a group of them. And eventually, you're going to make money, right? You need to be in the best shape. You need to be able to know the choreography. Like
Right.
I understood. So she's being a team player, and to be quite frank, I think Joseline would be smart to keep her around even for the tours, because I know they went on tour before. And
Right.
I think the concrete situation kind of humbled her a bit because I did not like her in season 3. I think I did not like Raven because she was like, you know, especially when she came at Lexi Blow and she was like, yeah, I do this when she was on live. Like I was
Yeah,
like,
that was a
girl,
little, yeah.
yeah.
I know,
So
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, so that concrete moment, although I felt bad for her, it needed to happen because she even said it on the show. She's like, I got PTSD, so she never forgot that day ever since.
Right. Now,
So.
who do you
Mhm.
think should have got sent home during the eliminations based off the dancing and more? And what did you think of the dancing?
Oceans for sure. Like she had all of like I don't know. It's just like her attitude. I just don't like the way that first of all, you was beating up on those new girls for no reason. Like everyone said, take that up with Joseline, but you know she's not gonna do that. Plus, she didn't even know how to dance. Like, and the fact that Joseline like kicked her off the stage the way she did after all that sucking up. Oh my goodness, that was
Justin
horrible.
said, get out the stage. What was that?
What was that? So I think, yeah, I could do without her because it's not like she's even good for TV. She's not entertaining, you know. Unlike like Jigsaw, at least Jigsaw, you know, she brings something to the show. Like she brings
Right,
drama. Ocean, the drama that she brings doesn't even make any sense, and it's not entertaining. It just makes
right.
you want to go through the TV and punch her in the face. Cause that's what I wanted to do. I
You
just
know
wanted
who
to
I
punch.
could see Jigsaw on?
Where?
On Coming Up Miami.
Oh my God! Yeah, she does
Yes.
look like one
When
of
the
them
folks
Fashion
come
Nova
on
girls.
and all of them be like, come on, Bob. Like she gives me Bob tease. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I feel like she'll be the type to just like, you know, start up the drama and like she
Yeah.
definitely would be good for and she has the look for it too, because no
Yes.
offense.
Yeah,
Fashion
no, for
Nova
real.
girls.
Yeah, I
Oh
don't take
my
offense. Now, let's talk a little bit about the auditions. Like, did you watch it? What
okay.
did you think about it?
Um it was a mess as usual. Towards the end I was getting bored. In the beginning, uh when Mariah hit that girl and the girl kept saying it wasn't me, like I feel like they should have just like taken her word for it. I don't know. It was the way Natalie handled that situation. I didn't like it at all. I feel
Me
like
either.
yeah, that and always getting girls to beat up other girls, like initiating all that violence. It's like I get it, Natalie. Like, yeah, they have to do their big one, but like let them do it on their own.
Make it
You're
make sense.
yeah, it's just too like it was just too much. I didn't really care for it. It was just like all right, I guess. Asian doll was funny though. Like she really was like not in her seat at all. I'm like, does this girl like not understand she's a judge? Like the whole time she
She
was
wanted to squabble low key.
I was like, are you auditioning? Like what's going on here? Like she really wanted to get on next season. So it was all right. I didn't care too much for it. All right.
Right.
So
Now, let's talk a little bit about the trailer. Was there any moments and stuff that shocked you?
Uh, I will say Kiva, I was shocked because she was talking like all these things. She was saying all these things about Taseki, and then you're on the trailer telling her, "I love you, Taseki. I love you." Like,
I think she saw Diamond's face and got spooked. No shade. I think she was like, "Ew, I don't want you doing that to me." That's what I
oh,
think happened.
oh yes,
Mhm.
and the way they were coming at Diamond in the trailer, like, "Oh, you're a cloud chaser. Aren't you all cloud chasers?" Like, I'm
I
so
hate that
sick.
word, by the way. It's really getting annoying because it's like, what do you guys all do? You guys
Yeah,
are
and
social media influencer clout chasers. Like, come
thank you.
on.
Especially, forget the other girls, especially Natalie. Natalie, out of all people, girl, you are the originator of this. You literally
Diamond
came
wouldn't
on your.
exist without Natalie.
Thank you. You are the originator. You literally came on your season, like talking about celebrities and attaching yourself to their names to even get people to like, to get some sort of fame. And even after Bad Girls Club, she stayed trying to, get on shows and trying to keep her name up. So what are you talking about? That to me, like, I feel like they're really hating on Diamond, and it's so noticeable. And the in the last episode when Natalie told Diamond, "Oh, I'm gonna get on my private jet," whatever the hell she was talking, helicopter.
I'm getting on my
That
helicopter because this is disgusting.
yeah, like yeah. So I feel like she did that because she wanted to show Diamond like no matter what, like
I'm
she
above
wants
you.
I'm above you, and she wants Diamond to like pretty much suck up to her so bad. That is the thing. She can't get Diamond to do that. And I think that's why she brought Diamond on the show to begin with, because I know they were cool before the show, but I think she saw like, oh, Diamond got a mind of her own. W- Did you ever watch Now That's TV, girl? Like, I feel like
Right.
they don't do their research on these Now That's TV girls, because y'all be bringing them in and know nothing about them, because Diamond has never been the type to, suck up to anybody. That that I didn't like that on the trailer, that they kept talking about her. Like, leave that girl alone. I'm just waiting to see, because I feel like you said in your review, they didn't really give us like any content. It was just a bunch of like snippets of
Quick,
little things.
quick
Yeah, but
snippets.
I cannot wait to see Saucy. I heard that he literally put these girls, like, told them they got to stand on business, and he made them stand on business. So I want to see that. I like Saucy Santana, so I'm looking
Right.
forward to that. What else?
Now, did you watch Young and Reckless?
Of course. Ooh, man. Ferrari.
Mario!
Mariah. I love. When I was watching it and the way she was mentioning the girls' names, and you like to, to mimic that, I was laughing because
Ivory!
yes. Oh my.
Love, pussy!
Oh my goodness. I was dying. I was like, oh my God, Pierre. Like, I thought you were exaggerating it, but I was like, oh no, she really does do that.
It's
But
like Ferrari talks like we can't hear her.
like she's yelling or something, like, girl, but
Right.
I agree. I actually like the fact that Ivory did not go to the beach with them, because I like the self-awareness that she has. Like, instead of like being like, oh, I'm gonna come ruin their day, she actually allowed them to go to the beach. And but these girls love to keep Ivory's name in their mouths. Li-
Ooh.
like, and no shade, because when they were on their way to the beach, like, all they wanted to do was keep talking about Ivory. Like,
Mhm.
then y'all wonder why they brought her back to the show, because it's just like, what other storyline will they have besides, I don't know. It was just like, I mean, I get it, because she came in the house doing some weird stuff, but instead of
Yeah.
enjoying the day, y'all like, y'all
Y'all
brought
talking
all
about
that.
Ivory.
Y'all talking about Ivory. Like, Ivory took herself out of the equation for a reason. And now it's like, when she watches this, I mean, she's not gonna go to the reunion now
Right.
because of the
And it
whole
was already
Baddies
filmed
thing.
too.
Yeah,
And you
so
know what I noticed? First, they snatched a Big Ivory's put poor Big Ivory. They be snatching her page left and right. Like she got a bad op that's on her because I don't get how her page be getting snatched like that. Also, I think it's funny to me how like you see how Ivory didn't say nothing about the episode. I think Lemmy Pepper is telling her, you can't be talking nothing about no show because you're in the middle of filming. It violates your contract. Because Ivory probably
uh-huh.
has some things to say about the episode. Because she
Oh,
always
of
does.
course.
But she ain't saying
Yeah,
that this
and
week. You peeped that?
of course, yeah. I was
Mhm.
like, she's not gonna say anything, because Lemmy Pepper, don't you dare give them any clout over there. Mm-mm.
Right. You're on
Nope.
our side now.
Exactly. Like, we've doubled your fan base, and you're not
Right.
bringing that fan base to Now That's TV. Get out of here. So
Exactly.
yeah, that and Baby Tyson. It. I love how she tried to make it seem like she pressed Ivory, and all she did was like, "Yeah, I got a problem." Yeah, like, it's just like, that's not like. I love you, baby Tyson.
Do you think, be real, do you think Tyson is scared of Ivory?
I don't think she's scared of her. I just think that she is afraid that when she fights Ivory, Ivory will give her a run for her money.
Okay.
Like, it's not gonna be baby Tyson beating her up. It is going to be, yes, like both of them will give each other a run for their money. And to be honest with y'all, I feel like Ivory will definitely cause more damage. I'm not saying that she will beat her up, but baby Tyson is not beating up Ivory. I'll tell you that much. I just don't see it happening.
Listen, the reason why I think it might go two ways. I feel like it could have. It might be possible she could, because I seen a video, right? It was like an Instagram video. The way that the way that baby Tyson took this big girl down, it wasn't even. I'm talking about this girl was the size of Dilly, bigger at that, and Tyson took her down. I was shocked. That's when I was like, she might have a chance against Big Ivory, because that lady was a big lady. She's not on any show or anything. It was just a random, but she was bigger than Billy.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say it again.
Watch that.
Bigger than Billy. You know what I'm saying? That's big. So I was like, whoa.
I know who Billy is. Dang. That girl was big. Damn.
Right.
Ooh.
If I find a video, I might post the link in the Discord or send it or put it up on the YouTube for y'all. But yeah, it was like, wow. You feel me? Like, so she might have a chance against Big Ivory. That's why I wouldn't doubt her.
Okay, all right. And also, Nug and the whole I watched the other show, the one that Girls Trip, I think that's what it's called. And I found out that they filmed that show, and even you said it right now, that they filmed that show before they filmed Young and Reckless.
Yeah.
I could see why Nug came into Young and Reckless the way that she did, because she got beat up on Girls Trip. So I feel like she came in trying to prove herself on Young and Reckless, and she got beat up by a bigger girl than her.
Right.
So
also, so that way she could, earn her W card back.
Yes, and I feel like that's why she started like trying to build like a little friendship with Ivory, because on the other show Heffa was her friend. So I feel like, come on now. I mean, Heffa, she also fought on the other show, and Heffa did really well. I was surprised. I was like, ooh, and she fought a bigger girl than her, but that's not enough protection. So I think she needed someone, but yeah. And Renee Trill, she actually made the episode a little better. I missed her on the last episode. I was like, where's Renee at? Like, she is the show. I'm sorry, that girl is, she's pretty, she's entertaining, she knows how to her confessionals
She's
are
a great
hilarious.
confessional girl.
Yeah, so Ferrari did good putting her on the show. But yeah, so I can't wait till the next episode. I was surprised that it was gonna be the last episode, but Ivory, that pee situation, that is a health hazard. Like, what is wrong with her? But okay. But other than that, that's all I have to say.
All right,
thank you for having me, Night.
No problem. Oh yeah, and here is a word from our sponsor, Natalie.
I got family in Detroit. I got family in Detroit. My daughter, all my niggas' family, my husband's family from Detroit. Yeah. What up, though? Yeah, what up, though? That's the funny shit. That I really run the city, but I be being nice. And living in LA. Like everybody eat. Off me, bitch.
Alcohol. Natalie, what are you on? That boy toy fucked up Natalie's life so nasty. Cause it's like, who died and made you a thug, Natalie? We need to know. Now she claiming Detroit. Y'all should have jumped her before she left that damn city. Because I'm sick of her, okay? Before she left the D, y'all should have gotten that. Because that's insanity. What's going on, JoJo? 3 and a 2 and a 1. All right, what is going on, Samaya?
Oh, hi.
What's up?
Oh, I just have to turn my fan on real quick.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so first let's start off with the Cabaret. What'd you think?
Oh my God. So I don't feel bad for Jigsaw. I'm sorry. Like,
you feel like Jigsaw deserved it.
Yes, because she gained up on ISIS. That's your karma. Like, you meet Munch and Danny and Drea, and they didn't even help you. So no, I don't feel bad.
And I saw a comment. Somebody said Danny was laughing and hackling kiki when Kay was getting jumped.
Yeah. I mean, with Jayla, Jayla did warn her that like if you put your hands in my face, that she was gonna take off on her. So again, don't feel bad. Like you kept, even though she unintentionally did it, she warned you.
Now, what did you think of the duster of it all? Okay, did Wet deserve it? If you think that Jigsaw deserved it,
I can see what Wet was trying to do, but like I don't know where you was wiping that stuff. So like Joseline had a right to stole on her a kiss. Like I don't know.
I'm telling y'all, that's gonna be my Halloween outfit this year.
Oh, the maid outfit.
The maid outfit with the Swiffer.
Why did she say, "Hey, Molly, the maid"? Joseline, come on.
Hey, maid. You know what? I want to see Mimi react to the scene. We need that for real. I don't care what needs to happen. We need to make this happen. We need Mimi to react to that scene because it has to do with her, really.
Just like what else happened on the when they jumped them new girls? I did not like that. That's not their fault that Joseline handpicked them.
Now, do you think though, as dancers though, that from what you've seen, they should have stayed?
Well, what was they doing? All they was doing was twerking. Like Oceans can't dance and she's there.
Yeah. No, I agree. The choreography does need to be a little bit more like, precise type-ish, okay? Because even with Fantasy, it was still a little bit more, cardio work. You had to spread open legs, pop, scream, hear you scream, twerk on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, that had a lot of steps. Domino is just...
Yeah, like doing cha-cha, like they don't even know y'all talking about the new girls, but y'all don't even know the dances. And the other girl that jumped in, the Oceans is whack. I can do without her. Who was the other girl that jumped the new girls? Because I could do
Erica.
without her. Oh yeah, Chicago. Like girl, you can't even fight, and you from Chicago. You just big for nothing. Okay, then what? Then Isis, I hope she don't go home because she's the star of the show. And
now, do you think Isis and Jocelyn will end up getting into it?
Maybe they're both they both got the same birthday. I think.
Right, I saw Zeus posted that. That's so weird. I mean, not weird, but that's so ironic that they both have the same birthday.
I don't think so because Jocelyn always wants people that are on her side. Like it's kind of like an Egypt. Like when Egypt beat up David.
Yes.
That's like she's a little picky choosy. Why do you think she slapped Wet? I don't think she would do that to Isis.
Oh yeah. No, she wouldn't. Now what would be very interesting is if we bought Big Egypt and what's her name? Natural Back.
Oh yeah. Are they cool, Natural and Jocelyn?
I think so. I saw somewhere somebody said that they were bringing Natural back or something like that in the middle of or the ending of the season or something to that effect. But I don't think they had a big falling out, if I'm not mistaken. What really shocked me though is Danny. Danny did not know that doing cha-cha.
And weren't you on? You
Tori doing the do cha-cha, so that means you doing the wrong do cha-cha.
And this bitch is from New York. Like, come on. Like me.
See, Johnson was too high to notice when Danny was doing do cha cha wrong. She wasn't off the powder yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now that Johnson is sober and clear, she's like, you guys don't know the steps.
They don't. Okay, I guess I could go on to Baddies.
Yeah.
them auditions were ghetto as hell. Like, what was them? Like, it was just a lot of fighting and no other substance. Like, I can understand why certain people were casted, like Bad Dolly, the Big Lex girl, which you need a new name, because Big Lex not the little one. Like, are we supposed to like we already
She should have called herself Extra Lex.
I know
Extra large
we
Lex.
already had a Big Lex. So you want to be Big Lex 2.0? Like, I don't understand. Like,
what do you think about her, by the way? Because she's a tall one.
She was tearing those girls up. I was like, ooh, I can see why she was casted, because she got them hands.
Between her and Sapphire, who taking the W?
Her, because I think she's taller than Sapphire. Sapphire,
yeah, she's taller than Sapphire for sure.
She can't fight like that. Like, let's be honest. Sapphire was fighting little girls, and she was barely whooping them. Like, she had to sneak Mariah Lynn. Which, speaking of which, how they not cast Mariah, but they cast the girl that's one of the girls that snuck her. That's how you know they don't fuck with her.
Yeah, that is a little like, I would have felt away if I was Mariah, because it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave her a storyline and I couldn't even carry out my own storyline with her. Y'all gotta make her skull with my friends.
And I guess that's that girl that Anna Mac is fighting, which please get Anna Mac, even though it looked like Nunu was getting her because she was leaking in the trailer. Yes. Anybody that gets
you
that
said
girl.
Yes, I'm crying.
I don't like this little girl. Like, she be talking a whole lot. So, like, when I see her get parked in that chair, I'm like, yeah.
You know what's funny with Anna Mac? Like, I've seen the fans either really love her or hate her. I never see somebody in between about her.
Like, I used to, I was kind of in between, but now this season really made me dislike her, especially how she be acting online. Her mouth is so reckless online, so somebody needs to like pop her in it.
You know when she had me laughing so hard? The auditions. The way she was running around was so funny with them two pigtails.
Yes, when she stopped that girl, the second girl that snuck Mariah.
That to me was the funniest I've seen her. Like, the way she just... all you see is a little skinny thing was running.
That was the wrong girl. That was the wrong girl. They snuck the wrong girl. And y'all, even Anna I think Anna even said that was the wrong girl. So, like, Mariah, you didn't even get your lick back on both of those girls that snuck you. You just went out sad. And then we saw you getting beat up at the reunion by Bianca. Good, because you really needed that.
You got the fire and the desire. Okay.
I was like, Bianca, you better not let this white woman do you like that. And she didn't do that. She clocked her and had her leaking good.
Now, I will say, when she clocked her, it looked like Tasiki almost had a reflex.
I'm like, what the hell was Tasiki gonna do? Tasiki don't even stand up for Mariah. So you think she's gonna jump in for Mariah? Absolutely not. Like, she only did that for Anna with Broly.
That's true, because he was on injured reserve. Okay. Now, what'd you think of you talked a little bit about like the trailer and stuff like that. Like, how do you think probably Saucy did just from seeing those little teasers?
Knowing that he got beef with some of the baddies, he did a good job.
Yes.
But because the fact of the matter that Anna's still talking shit about him, and like, for what? And then she throws homophobic slurs towards him too. Like, another reason why I don't like the girl, and I really hope that she keeps getting popped in the mouth. Like, that summer girl, that was the girl that snuck Mariah. Please, just beat her up all season. I wouldn't even care. Like, I'm kind of mad that those text messages were fake, because I want Ivory to do her in too.
A lot of you fans were wishing that it was real. That's what was so funny when it was like dropped that it was fake. I was like,
whoever did that, y'all is messy as hell.
Y'all was like, please let it be real. Now let's talk a little bit about do you watch Young Reckless?
Oh yes. I was like, I should have like, they definitely dragging the season. I'm sorry. Like, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but like
season 1, season 2.
I would say the first one, because like they knew when to they didn't drag it. Like, I feel like with this one, they're dragging scenes out. Like, this episode was filler. We could have easily got Ivory pissing on Mel and Legacy.
I like this episode because like we got like a build up. Like, I actually liked it, and there was some funny moments in there. You feel me? Like, and I think it's stressed out because they cut the filming short.
Oh yeah, because
That's
Ivory.
why.
Then they called the cops on Ivory. Yeah.
Big Stab called the cops.
You know what? How she did her, I don't blame her because like you threw my wig in the ocean, and you gotta give me, and you not give me my referral on that. So absolutely, I will call the
You
cops.
know, Sab asked for Tilo and them for reimbursement on that wig.
And apparently, I heard Sab was beat up Ferrari good because Ferrari is not her friend. Like I understand you're trying to be a host, but you're biased because I don't understand. Like you don't talk to Mel and Legacy the same way you talking to Sav. You getting bucket smart with Sav, thinking that Sav wasn't gonna get buck right back with you, but like with Mel and Legacy, it's your white girl voice. Like miss me with that.
I hope, because I saw somewhere they're gonna put boys on there. And please don't do that. Like y'all just always know how to ruin something good at Night at TV. Like just leave it. Why y'all need niggas on there? That's what Deja Vu's for. Y'all don't need niggas on no damn Young and Reckless. Leave it how it is, okay? And still have it the same way to where y'all invite a couple OG girls and then a bunch of new girls. Like, don't change up the formula because that's how y'all messed up. This season was probably a little different because the season ended up short. But hey, it is what it is. But don't change it.
With Nug, I don't like her. Like Chicken Nugget, yeah, girl, I don't like you. I heard you got beat up at the reunion. Kai don't like her either, and that's the crazy thing. Like I really liked Kai, but then she became Ivy's friend and a follower for what? Like you becoming friends with somebody that beat you up for no reason. That could never be me. Like I would not be your friend, but like you. For us to be in the same room, like no, like we could be cordial, but you put your hands on me, that's it.
Yeah, Kai is strong for that one. That would have took a lot of SIGs for me to be able to forgive you like that. Like,
and Ivory finally admitted that why like she wants all these girls to be scared of her. That's why she don't. I always feel like she didn't like Mel or Legacy because they weren't scared of her, and at least she admitted it.
Right. Yes, somebody said this. Now I sent this to somebody over at Not As TV. Somebody said, "Did y'all catch on the auditions? Janisha gave the shout out to Young and Reckless." So I'm gonna play a clip because I literally clipped that same part and sent it to somebody. This is what Janisha said, y'all. Hold on. Oh yeah, wait. Okay.
Last few tickets, whether it be Baddies Midwest or Baddies Gone Wild for the Young and Reckless.
Y'all heard that?
I know because like Younger is basically
I'll play one more time.
They're copying off his Not As TV.
Baddies Midwest or Baddies Gone Wild for the Young and Reckless.
I know you lying. Y'all not even making it less obvious.
And not like Zeus. Like here's the thing: it's mostly Now That's TV that be talking shit about Zeus. But here you go, Zeus copying y'all formula, so y'all should be thankful.
No, for real. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll be flattered. Like y'all taking my people because my people raw. Like y'all copying my stuff. Like you know what I'm saying?
You bring our girls on the show and they get the show popping because like what are we watching it for? Because the OGs don't bring nothing. It's the Now That's TV girls they brought in. As much as I didn't like ET on East, she was the reason why that reunion was good. Same thing with Diamond. Diamond was the star of the show, and I think with Ivory, I don't think she's. If Ivory keeps up, I heard that she only fought Jayla, so. As long as she's not bullying people like she normally does, then maybe I can like Ivory. But I don't know. She's the same thing with Rolly. She deserves her hate train.
Any final thoughts?
No. Like I mean, I just hope like Joseline's Cabaret is good. At least we're getting the reunion. Like we get the reunion like almost a month after it was filmed, and you're already filming the new season. Like, come on, Zeus, your priorities are mixed up.
Right. All right. Thanks, Social, calling in.
Yep. Bye.
Bye. All right. Make sure I hit that like button, please.
You was jealous. That's jealousy. That's hate. That's ugliness, bitch.
Okay. Y'all should have had Cabrina on Midwest. Okay. A real Midwest queen. All right, what is going on, yes? Not ready. What is going on, Les?
Hey,
What's up? What's up? What's up?
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be on here because I was pressed. I was like, I made it tonight. Okay.
And I was like, I gave a countdown and everything.
I know. I heard the countdown earlier. I was like, not me. Not gonna be me.
Right. Now let's start with the dustiness of it all. The
Oh
Cabaret.
God, not the freaking duster. She played. Oh my God. She played in Joseline's face, and the way Joseline got so serious, I was just like, oh my God, Wet. Like, it was time for her to go. I love Wet, I really do, but it was time for her to go, for real. She just did
If
what
Joseline had a beat face, I think it would have been worse because you would have been scraping off the makeup.
Right.
She's lucky Joseline had a natural face that morning.
And low key, I was feeling a little bit bad for her because I was like, okay, the night before she apologized or whatever, and she did all that, and it was just like, dang, like you kind of feel bad for her because she just be looking a mess, and like, I don't know, and then she just messed it up again, like, and then told him, oh, don't even put her, don't put her outside, like you got to put her somewhere quiet where she
don't make noise,
like she's an animal,
right? She said it like she was a dog. I'm like, Mom. Like, I'll put my dog away. Like, you keep barking. Go over there. Like,
exactly. I was so weak. And then, like, don't get me started. I'm Team K. Okay, I was in the comments like Team Jigsaw. Like,
Jigsaw.
Because I don't know, for some reason, it just made me like her more. Because I was just like, it was the first girl for me. Like, she just wanted a problem. Like, because she kept saying, oh, you have your hand in my face and this, that, and the third. It was just like, girl, you just wanted to be on Ice's side. That's what it was giving. Like, it was just, I don't know. And then when the two BBLs started fighting, it was just
not the two BBLs.
The two BBLs, like that was the weirdest fight ever. I don't think I seen like, I don't know. They probably, I don't know, but they just was looking so stiff. Like, and then her head was swollen. Her face already is like, you know, swollen. Big and puffy, right? So it was just, yeah, no. And what else? I'm trying to think.
Now, who would you? We seen the girls that they did the Doom Cha Cha.
Oh yeah.
After you see the girls dance and stuff, who would you have sent home?
I would have sent home the one that was fighting.
Auditions.
What's her face? She remind me of handsome Squidward. The one with the braids, the one that wanted to fight for Joseline. The white girl. Auditions, yes. Yeah. Yes, her. Like, she just has like little features, and it's like her face and then like her eyes and everything else is just like tiny as hell. But yeah, I would have sent her home because she was looking it was just not giving. And then who else? I don't know. I was really just looking at her because she was the only one that was like really offbeat, just like not. And how did that one girl know to dance? The one big girl?
Okay. Do you agree or disagree with me with this? Don't you think she was keeping up good?
She was, but and
that's
then
what I think.
Because I was like, how did Danny get off the stage? Like, Joseline be so mean to Danny. I don't like Danny anyway, but it just be so funny. Like, how did she not know to dance? And the other girl did, and she wasn't even on that season. I'm just like,
exactly.
I was so confused.
Y'all sleeping on Envy.
No, yeah, like, yeah. But she could dance, but she was that was the same one that had went off on them girls, right?
Yeah.
Okay, isn't that not like weird? Did you think like that was like called for? Or was that not like very unnecessary?
The new girls think fighting them was really uncalled for because like it's not like y'all could send them home. Y'all could fight them and
right. I'm just like, y'all want to fight Joseline.
If anything, if y'all kept doing that and picking with them and Joseline found out, she probably would have sent y'all home because y'all wouldn't stop fighting. So
exactly. Yeah.
It would have worked against them.
Yeah.
Now, off to the baddies. Okay, what'd you think of the trailer?
I didn't even see the trailer. Damn, I didn't know we were talking about that. Yeah, no, I need to watch.
They dropped it. You didn't miss much. It was like a super teaser at that point. Like it was really quick, little.
Yeah, like little cuts. Because I saw like posts of people like posting it, and I saw like just everyone making like that OMG face, like oh, and like I'm not seeing nothing though. Like so, it was just yeah.
Now, did you watch the auditions?
Yeah, I did. I skimmed through the last part, but really, all I was seeing, I was looking like Cash Doll. That's what I was, just like how Cash. She was miserable. She was miserable, and it was just like. And then I saw Tennessee was on there, from Now That's TV.
Now, do you think she deserves to be on Gone Wild?
Yeah, I do. I don't know. I do. Tennessee is funny. Like, she's just funny to me. Like, just to be on there, because she would go wild. She would. That's what Ivory should have been on. Like, it's weird how they put her on the one with like the other girls that aren't really like that. Like,
I heard they were trying to put her on there, but she was like, "Nah, she wanted Midwest."
Yeah, because she want to beat up Natalie.
Yeah, hopefully, but I think she wanted to be like around the main girlies.
Right. Yeah,
and
she didn't want
the
to
check
be
is bigger.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Because then Gone Wild is like a brand new show, so they don't even know if it's gonna hit like that. So even though I think it will hit better than even Baddies, but yeah. So during the auditions too, we also saw some of the girls that got picked. We saw Alexis, Big Lex, not the little.
Oh yeah, the one that pushed that girl.
What are your thoughts on her? Because she's a tall basketball player.
Whoa, she's big. She's huge. I was like, wow. Like, I'm tall myself. I have long legs. Like, I'm 5'7", but still, like, dang. Like, it was just the way she pushed her with that power. But then I had seen online her wig, and it was just like, yeah, it didn't look the same like in person.
Right.
It was,
and I was saying, listen, Big Lex, not the little one. Bitch, you catfish. On Instagram, you do not look that tall.
Thank you. And I'm not
care
like
what
that.
you
Like,
say.
I wasn't trying to say too much, but I was just like, wait, it was not giving. Like, nah, the wig was like lifted. It was just like, oh wow. Like,
on Instagram, she looked like, like a good 5'4", 5'5", and then we see her on Zoom, she like 7'9". Like, that's crazy.
Huge.
You need to tell us, it shows your real height online.
Yeah, online. So the people that like be standing next to her all of her friends must be like, the same height, because it was not. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was like, wait, I literally I'm like, that can't be the girl they picked. And then I seen them put the name. I said, oh my God.
Scotty got some competition.
I don't know if you want them problems. She gonna dunk you.
Exactly.
Now, do you watch Young and Reckless?
I do. I just watched that today. I love Young and Reckless, and I'm really upset that it's only one more episode. Like, that's kind of whack. But this episode was kind of dumb. Like, it was just like, I get why Ivory didn't want to go to the beach. I'm kind of glad she didn't, because we would have never saw the scene with the them actually having fun. And like, of course, Mel and Legacy, I like their little, moments they had on the beach and all of that. They're funny. And Nug, I just feel like, oh wait, no, what's the girl name that had tried to check the Renee girl about throwing juice on her? Like, that was so stupid. Yeah, like, why are you bringing that up? Like, it just was like, if you know it's not meant for you, like, just leave it alone. Like, clearly in the heat of the moment, if you're arguing with freaking Ivory to the left and big old Nug to the right, like, I'm not about to stop and be like, oh my bad. Like, no, like, it just was kind of like, I don't know. It just was you're looking for another problem. And the way they like try to put the battery in her back, like, yeah, go check her about it. It was just kind of like, okay.
Right.
But and then
now, what do you think of Sav and her getting mad at the other girls and basically speaking the curses on their lives? I'm sorry, but that was so funny to me. She said, "You bitches will never prosper."
I wish I could have her and say,
I know. Well, let me tell y'all need to be filming more, because we should have seen that.
Drop the clips, the behind the scenes, because and then she just sat up there the whole episode with that mug. Like, everybody was mugging the whole episode. It was like everybody was mad about something. Like, she was mad because she had that blue wig on that was just...
It's the way the girls, they felt so offended she said that. They was like, how dare you say I'm never going to prosper? Like, they were so offended.
She was so mad. It was like, you should have stayed home. Like, And then, what's her name? Kai. I'm starting not to like her a little bit. Like, why was you so mad? BV.
Not Big Sig. No, Big Cigarette. I'm telling y'all, don't not too much on Kai. She just said had her sing that day, okay?
I
She
guess
needed to
I
fit.
like Kai, and normally she's funny, but it was just like, girl, okay, take a chill pill. She was just like mad. Just everybody was mad. And then question for you though, Pierre, do you feel like that what's her name? The short one, Baby Tyson. Do you feel like she was checking Ivory?
I don't feel like she checked Ivory. I think she questioned Ivory.
She questioned
Ivory? Yes.
Okay.
I don't think she
Okay.
pressed or checked her.
Okay.
Like I said in my recap, I don't think she's scared of her, meaning like she's like, oh, but I don't think she wanted to fight her. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
right. Yeah, exactly. Because the conversation was so smooth, wasn't it? I was just like,
yeah, it went very smooth.
It went very smooth.
I wouldn't say she pressed her, like checked her. It was just like she asked her a question. Okay, and then the whole piss situation that's coming up soon or whatever. Do you feel like it was justified after they was throwing wax and some more ish on Big Ivory?
No, I was talking to my friend about that, like bodily fluids. My friend, she said that, she's like, "Isn't that a crime?" I was like,
"It is." It actually is.
I was like, "Isn't that a crime?" I'm like, "Yeah, because that's bodily fluids. Like, I would call the police. Like, if I was him, like, I would be
I'm surprised Belle ain't called the cops. I thought she was next. That's probably why she called the cops.
Because if they wouldn't let me at her, like literally, I'm taking it all the way there. Because like, what the fuck? Like, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. But yeah, like, just know, like, that is just really. And then like those video and clips of Ivory like staring at them while they were sleeping, it was just like
that was creepy to me.
Creepy.
Like this.
No, like for real, like I don't even want to do this no more. Like send me home, because watching me sleep is crazy. Like the security should be out there working 24/7.
Like I be thinking people watching me sleep when I'm alone in their own apartment. Imagine me being a house full of people. I would really think somebody trying to plot on me. Like
no, for real. I know they was shook when they seen that video. Like
no, I know they was for real. Any final thoughts?
No, everybody just like, comment, and subscribe.
Period. Night. All right, make sure y'all hit that like button, please. Thank y'all for coming out for it. Maybe I might start doing these on Mondays now instead of Sundays. What y'all think? I might put a poll up to see if that would be better if I do like Mondays instead of Sundays. Like maybe that'll work out a little bit better. I might. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Because it worked out better for me. I felt a little bit more like rested because I could just upload all my recaps on Sundays. And then like Mondays, we do the after shows for everything. I want to hear what y'all got to say about that. Like, because I might switch it up and do it like that. Okay? Let me know what y'all think down below. And where I'll be.
No personal thing.